Hey YouTube, Levi here with Eastridge Outdoors, and I've got a good one for you today. This is the Cold Steel SRK in SK5. It's a classic. I mean, y'all know that. Now, I don't know if you do know that there's been some changes to it. Most of you know, some of you don't, but for those who don't, I want to let you know. The original version was a flat grind, and it was a different steel. I can't remember what it was called, carbon something. I don't know, carbon, I can't remember. But anyway, and they've made some changes to it. Of course, there's three different versions. There's this one, there's San Mai, and I don't remember what the other one is. But I'll put links to all three down below. I mean, well, you know, in the description. And anyway, they made changes to it, and I know a lot of people were upset, but this thing is still an excellent knife. It's a beast, guys. And it has a hollow grind now. And let me see if I can get this to zoom in here. Yeah, you can see it. A lot of people are convinced that this is a flat grind and that it's a saber grind, of course, because it's not completely flat. But let's see if I can get real close. You can see the curve. You can feel the curve. It's a hollow grind. But yeah, it's hollow grind. It still works excellent. And then it's got this rubber handle. You can see mine's different. My grip is completely different. That is because while I was testing it, I worked the crap out of it yesterday. And I mean, I worked the crap out of this thing. I worked the crap out of myself. And so, you know, at the end I made a fire and was trying to relax. Wasn't really paying much attention, and I burnt the grip. I guess I had it too close, or maybe something landed on it, I don't know. But when I picked it back up, it was melted all through here. And so this is what I did. And if you guys, let me know what you think of this. Personally, I think it's bad ass. I used to do some custom pistols, and I did a lot of stippling work. And this was a weird material to work with, you know, especially compared to polymer. But I love the way this turned out. It's just so different, unique. Of course, I put the little pinky lanyard on here, and then put my little glow-in-the-dark dots. But anyway, I wanted to address the handle because this is not how it comes. It's got like these dotted texture, and then lines here, but I changed it because it melted. So that's that. And the sheath is a Secure X, like pretty much all cold steel sheaths. They are friction sheaths. They don't really lock in. I mean, they do lock in. It just doesn't have that click like a good Kydex sheath does. This one was super freaking tight. You can see I used a heat gun and slightly opened it up so that it's not as ridiculous to try to get out. Trying to pull this thing off, you know, your belt was insane. But you can see, let me get the camera up here so I can get you out. Still locks in great, but you can hear it don't click. It never did. It was just super tight. It has these ridges in here, one on each side, that grip this. And so I loosened that up, and then I put this clip on it because this is the kind of, like, it had the like a belt loop dangler, but no regular clip. And it was what is that, nylon, like pretty much every cold steel sheath that has a belt clip, except for the new little ones that are like Mora's, you know, more knockoff sheaths. But enough about the sheath. Let's get to the knife. It has a Tough X finish, and you can see mine's coming off. It held up for a good 7 hours of beating the crap out of it, and then it finally started coming off. But I batoned probably, I don't know, 10 logs. I mean, when I say logs, I'll show you. This size, oh, about fell. This. You can see 6-inch blade, that's what, 3.5, maybe, yeah, about 3.5-inch log. What is that? Diameter, not circumference or radius. This is actually, that's the only, you can see this is fatwood. But the closest tree that has any downwood near me is pine. And I've got so much fatwood on this property, it's insane. So I'm going to burn this. This is my firewood tonight. And we're going to see how this cold steel will do with the baton in this fatwood. I'm curious because I don't know. It's the whole piece is kind of curved, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, it's a 6-inch blade. And for a 6-inch blade, this is not a very daunting knife. You know, it's got that very slim profile. The blade thickness, though, 5mm. Check that out. It's pretty freaking sweet. 10 3/4 total. So do the math. Sorry, guys. Ran into the tripod. And then it weighs 8.2 ounces. It didn't say if that was with the sheath or without. I'd say without, to be honest. But the sheath is really light. And so a 1/2 pound is a decent size for a 6-inch blade. Honestly, I'd want a little bit heavier, but don't get me wrong, I freaking love this knife. It's just not the greatest chopper. It does have a 90-degree spine. As you can see, it's super straight, crisp, not whatever you want to call that. But you know, everything that I've ever had with this coating doesn't work worth a crap. It will not throw sparks with that coating. But that said, this thing will throw sparks like a champ. It shocked me. You know, everything I've ever bought with that black coating. Now, it's not their black coating. It's not that Tough X finish coating. But, you know, Essie knives, Ontario knives. I've got Holtzman. Several knives with that black coating that didn't throw sparks at all. Essie and Ontario didn't throw sparks at all. And then the Holtzman, it threw them, but it was sad compared to what I was used to. And so you'll see when I do the review on that what I've done to that. I tried out a ferro rod notch. I've never really done that. I was curious, and it's fucking, oh, I'm sorry guys. It's awesome. It is awesome. But it does throw sparks, and it does shave fatwood very well with that black coating. So that was surprising. Pleasant surprise. Because I usually have to remove that coating, and I mean, why they put that crap on there if I gotta remove it every time. But anyway, let me get to the working it part. I'm just gonna go through a few things real quick. First, we're gonna try to baton this fatwood log. I don't know how that's gonna go. And then, you know, it's been raining off and on. I don't know if you can tell. This is pretty wet. Everything's wet. I'm wet. And so to build my fire, I thought I'd do something different. Well, not too different. I'm gonna showcase my little homemade fire starter. Check that out. Super easy. But you'll see how well that goes. But anyway, I just beat the crap out of this tripod every time, it seems like. We're gonna start batoning this wood and see how we do. And I wish it luck, because this looks like it's gonna be a doozy. Alright, I'm gonna adjust the camera for you. There's a terrible angle. Alright, let's see if we can do this thing. Let me get my beater here. Guess I'll get it on the other side. Oh yeah, easy. big one again. Not sure if I can get this balanced. It took me forever that last time. Well, I'm gonna try. Right through it, guys. This thing's pretty awesome, I gotta say. Let's see how we do. Well, let me split this again. And we'll see how we do on feather sticks with fat wood. All right. Get a smooth little area. Well, I'll kind of show you how to carve it, or how it carves. That's pretty good. When you got that. I always struggle with this. There we go. I'm trying to learn this because I practiced it yesterday for a while, and it's pretty effective. The only thing I don't like about it is, I don't know, maybe it's my technique. Everything goes in my face. Not everything, but a lot of crap goes in my face. Anyway, let's try to do this feather stick thing before I lose my light and it starts raining. And if you follow my channel, you know I suck at feather sticks. It makes feathers, I just can't keep them on the freaking stick. There we go. Well, I say that, but I'm doing a terrible job. Let me try a different stick. I'll do with that other one. There it is. Trying to get me a little flat place. I'm terrible at this, guys. But the knife ain't so bad. Yesterday I was trying it out too. Trying to get better at the feather sticks because it's kind of embarrassing. But I was trying it yesterday and I was getting some beautiful little curls. Like actual curls. But it wasn't fat wood either. And I'm rushing through this, but there you go, you can see. It can do it. I can't do it, but it can do it. All right, this is my little fire starter here. So we're gonna check this bad boy out. Super easy. I use my shavings from when I do my fat wood. From all the, you know, harvest it, and then I clean it up into nice straight sticks, blah, blah, blah. All right. See if I can show y'all. I should have did this before, but I don't know if y'all can see the glorious fireworks. I'm assuming you can because it's hard to miss, but this thing throws like a champ. Woo! Wait, look at that. And that's lit. This thing will burn for about 25 minutes. Depending on, you know, I don't know what it depends on. Weather, who knows. I've timed them 3 different times. One was like 35 minutes. One was 18 minutes. And one was around 26, 27. But they burn for a good while. I do like them. I'd already, you know, processed all this crap before I even started filming, so. But I'm gonna get this fire built up, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. And I know it seems like a ridiculous amount of wood to put on that right now without letting it get going, but that's how good my little fire starters are, guys. They're pretty awesome. Look at that. No fear. And I piled all that crap on there, and That thing will not go out. I mean, I've never like poured water on them, but I've had them in all kinds of weather, all kinds of wind. They don't go out. Let's spread this fire so we can get it going here. Okay, that thing is about to take off. So let me show you about the chopping here. I'll probably put this in the middle of the video and it's gonna sound weird, but I'll probably cut into it at some point and just add this crap in. I already had this big log like set aside specifically to show you chopping. I didn't write it in my notes for some reason, so I didn't do it. And this is what I use my pinky lanyard for. Which this one, that's one thing that's weird. The location of this and the fatness of that, no matter which way you go, it makes for a strange lanyard. All right, here we go. It's got me all twisted here. Hold on a second. Sorry. There it goes. There it goes. What I was telling you, it's a weird lanyard. Took me a while to get used to it and like how to work it. But let me show you the chopping. Woo. Turn it back around. I'm gonna face you guys so you can actually see it. You see, it's not bad. It does a fairly good job, but with a little more heft, it would do a lot better job. Let's see how long it takes to get through this piece. That's definitely to where I can break it, but I'm just kind of curious. See what it takes to get through the whole thing. Try not to block you. All right, heck with that. You can see what I got left there, but that's wearing me out, and it's doing the job. You got to chop down a tree, you can do it. I don't recommend it, but you can do it. And I'll go back here. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. What do you say? I'm coming at you. Woo, it's got the weird look. Take that off. There we go. See, even my sparks are weak. That's it. So my final thoughts on this bad boy. I gotta say, I freaking love it, man. Guys, man, women, whoever's watching. I do have at least 2 female viewers according to my analytics. I'm trying to get around that cord and stuff. All right, the SRK by Cold Steel is an amazing knife, guys. Love this thing. It's definitely going into my everyday, I mean, not everyday carry, but into my rotation, you know. A lot of these knives that I review sit on a shelf or in a bag or something. They don't see any action, but this one will. I have I needed a 6-inch blade. I have my I've got weird measurements, but of my go-tos. I've got a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6 3/4, and I needed a 6, so now I've got it. The Cold Steel SRK in SK5. I highly recommend it, guys. I'll leave links to it. I bought it on Amazon. I got this thing for an amazing deal. It was on sale. It's still on sale, but it's not as cheap. Right now they got like 37 and change. I got this thing for 32 and change. It was 34 even after tax. $34 for this amazing knife. That is hard to beat, folks. Hard to beat. And there it is, the SRK. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody that stuck around. Thanks for watching. I thank you for all your support. If there's anything you want to see me do, any dives or anything you want to request, just let me know. And that's all I got. I'm out.